Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Drip, real plush, Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy. She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Happy freaking Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday this morning. What up, everybody? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great morning so far. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. What up, everybody? Good morning. Deleon in the building. What's good? Cushy Souls. Ayo Sosa. Campbell, J. Campbell in the building. What's good? Wayne, what up, dude? Good morning. Chris Montgomery. Alan, good morning. Uzi in the building. What's good? Woot in the building. What's good? E Money. Petty Eddie in the building. Good morning. K-Way, my guy. What up, dude? Casanova Kane. Brian, what up, dude? Jake B, what up? RPK. Jay in the building. What's good? Costin in the building. Marcel. Philly. Eugene in the building. What's good? Scene Lover. L. Ricky, what's good? RPK, happy Taco Tuesday, my boy. What up, RPK? T in the building, what's good? GG's, Funk Mod, Chevy Rides, what's good? Riddle Me Kicks in the building. Corey, what up, dude? BC Kicks, Sean, Adobo, good morning, Mr. Sheridan. Jojo Dancer in the building, what's good? Martin, what's good? The Walk, dropping my likes and going ghost watching. Appreciate that. Going Ghost, The Walk said. Roman in the building, what's good? Tyler, what up, dude? Sean, Mr. 843, smash that like button. Master Tech in the building, good morning. Nathaniel, what up, dude? Golden Wolf, what up, man? Any Black Hat restock besides Foot Locker? Not that I know of. That's all we kind of know. What kind of went down this week, but other than that, we haven't really heard anything else. Hopefully something soon, man. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? My Soulfly 3 is out for delivery. There you go. What up, Braveheart? Am I late? No, you're good. What up, Braveheart? Oh, Devin in the bone was good. Be best. Good morning. Mars said, yo, what up? What's up, my guy? What's good, dude? Oh, is it Mario? What up? Mario Santiago. What up, dude? Mike in the building. Brady in the building. Done. We in here. Good morning, collection fam. Rafi looks like he about to go rollerblading. Makes me miss rollerblading. There we go. Too legit in the building. George in the building. Jordan Rex. What up, dude? Nightmare, Z Hutch, Cleveland, Shane, less than 10 days till Christmas. Crazy time. I know, time is flying, bro. Time is flying. It's crazy. I thought like my kids had another week until like they're done with school, but this is their last week of school. And I was like, what the heck? Moonlight, what up, dude? Mr. Chung in the building, what's good? Nismo in the building, what's good? Are they gonna restock the Gammas? Most likely, bro. They will 100% restock the Gammas. It's a matter of time is when that is going to be, but I'm expecting them to restock before the end of the year, but we'll see what happens, man. Treyway in the building, what's good? Good morning. Dizzy in the building, good morning. Booyah, what up, Raph? What up, Frank the Bank? Danny in the building, what's good? Amazing. What up, dude? Good morning. Treyway, once again, thank you so much for the re-up. I appreciate your love and support as always. But what's good, everybody? I do apologize to you guys for not streaming yesterday for the Travises. I was busy all morning. Didn't realize it was gonna go live. But by the time I got home, I had like roughly about like 45 minutes until I had to head out to go pick up my kids. So I was like, it's whatever. It's all Gucci. Hopefully you guys managed to scoop up the Jumpman jacks. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like I didn't see too many W's. Maybe because I was busy all afternoon and I didn't really pay attention to what was going on. But you guys feel free to let me know. Did you guys go for them? Did you guys hit? Did you guys let me know how you guys did. What up, Angel? Got in line 20 minutes ago for the restock on the Black Cats. DTLR sold out 30 minutes in line for my pair, Angel says. You talking about online, Kate, what up? Good morning. Stone Cold Dawn in the building. Good morning. Philly, lots of W, a lot of L's. Yeah, I didn't really see too many W's. What up, DH? Good morning. It's all right, bro. I didn't see a lot of W's out there. No one hit on them anyways. I thought there was gonna be a lot more W's than I thought. Truly, I thought there was going to be a lot more W's, to be honest. But it seems like these Jumpman jacks they were pretty limited yesterday. So hopefully if anybody wanted them, managed to hit. So I passed. Yeah, I mean, I went for the homie Francisco. And then I wasn't able to hit. Like, it was like 5-6 of us that went for his size, and none of us hit. So it's Travis. You never see a lot. Well, I just thought since it's a Jumpman jack, you would think that maybe we would have seen a good amount of dubs, but they definitely held back some stock on this one just because I don't know what's going on. Braveheart for the $5 donation.
@Braveheart-Esti donated $4.99. Start the day off with bang.
Start with the day off with a bang. Shout out to my boy Braveheart for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. Are you passing on these? Probably. I mean, I just went for the Omi Francisco. Did Frank hit? No, he didn't hit, bro. Unfortunately, he didn't hit. There was like 6-7 of us that went for his size, and none of us hit. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You win some and you lose some. You feel me? So it took my millionth L on the Travis site. Cannot hit on this dude's stuff ever. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Chad, I honestly feel that, obviously, Travis site is probably one of the worst websites to hit on any sneaker, to be honest. It's not very easy. I think they're supposed to drop on Sneakers app, because I know the 19th was like the day that, Chase B himself even said, but who knows if the 19th is actually for the Nike Sneakers app drop, because I'm curious if this is actually dropping on the Sneakers app, to be honest. I'm curious if this is. I think it should, You know, I think it should, because like if Chase B is saying the 19th and we don't hear any noise by maybe like the 18th, maybe they do some sort of shock drop. You feel me? Like I could see them kind of doing it if they don't load these up on the sneakers app. I could see them maybe doing it as like a sneakers code. I don't know if you guys missed that yesterday. They did the GTs, the blue ones, as a sneakers code. I don't know if you saw that. I think it was the answer was everything something. I don't know what the answer was. I forgot. I posted it. I posted it on the important yesterday on Discord. I think it will drop Thursday on Sneakers app. There's too much on Friday, and a raffle site shows the 18th also. I mean, maybe. You know, who knows, bro? Who freaking knows? I mean, we've seen a lot of shoes drop all at the same day. Like, we've seen 2 hype drops in one day, and that doesn't surprise me if they just stack everything and throw everything in one day. Mind you guys, like, I feel like things are going to start to slow down by this week. I think it's going to be slow once this week is over. Once this week is over, it's like, I think Nike is going to start to take its break just because it's getting close to, you know, the Christmas time, unless they drop a banger before Christmas. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Treyway for the $5 donation.
Treyway Life 91 donated $5. Rafi been long journey with collection family love everybody love shoes y hope more hit next year best year for sneaker 2025.
Shout out my boy Treyway for the $5 donation. Raph, it's been a long journey with the collection family. Love everybody. I love shoes. I hope more heat next year. Best year for sneaker of 2025. Facts, bro. Shout out my boy Trey, man. I'm excited for next year. I mean, we've grown, you know, this family in the collection family throughout this entire year, and you know, we're pushing 90,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to, you know, hopefully next year in 2026, it's our year, man. Like for real, for real. Hopefully next year, it's definitely our year that we hit 100,000 subscribers in 2026, bro. Hopefully, you know. Just need a copy. John Geiger 005, Josh says. But shout out my boy Treyway. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. You got to talk to Nike, Raf. They need to stop with these code drops. I mean, honestly, like, I really think they're just testing the waters out. In the last couple drops, I mean, I don't think they've dropped, like, a sneakers code for a Jumpman Jack, truly. I think it's more like a sneaker exclusive that they want to try to hype up, because like Jumpman Jacks are already hype. Like, I feel like they're using the sneaker code to really hype up some shit that they're about to push out pretty heavy. But I mean, we'll see. John Brown, the code shit wouldn't even load on Sneakers app. Yeah, I used what did I do? I think I used a link. I think it was like somewhere. I think maybe Soul Links or Eldon Monitors posted it yesterday, and I clicked it and it worked. I just didn't know what the answer was. I just went on Google real quick and Googled it, and then it was the right answer. So, says I need Jordan 8 Bugs Bunnies, and oh yeah. So this morning we could possibly see EA go live at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. Everything is a lot. Thank you, 490 East. Everything is a lot. It was the answer. But we have EA, I believe, in-store EA for the Bugs Bunny Jordan 8s. I know some of you guys kind of mentioned it and talked about it a little bit. And I'm curious if anybody in here is actually going for the 8s this morning. Also, we have the Air Force 1s dropping this morning. Super limited, bro. Oh, my goodness. Super, super limited, bro. Super limited. What is this, Rami? What is this? What is this? Oh, is this sneaker room? Chase B. How many pairs they actually have in these Chase B's? I could probably get these Chase B's, bro. These I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be a hard to cop, but hold on, let me see. It says release 4 p.m. Hold on, it says Raph, my Gamma's coming in tomorrow. There you go. It says Sneakers Room, Chase B release on the 17th, which is tomorrow. Meet and greet with Chase B at 6 p.m. This Wednesday, we'll be holding a release event for Chase B and the Jumpman Jack, or Jumpman 23, Cactus Jack, T-Rexes. First come, first serve. Releases at 4 p.m., followed by a meet and greet with Chase B at 6 p.m. Well, there you guys go. If anybody lives in New Jersey, Jersey City, get yourself some Jumpman Jacks. It looks like they have a pretty healthy stock from what it looks like in their back room. Let me see. Now look at their stock, bro. I mean, that's not a lot, bro. Like, if you think about it, like, that's not a lot. It's not a lot, bro. I mean, it's a good amount for one store, but like it doesn't look like a lot of pairs, in my personal opinion. That's maybe like what? Maybe like, yeah, I mean, 60 pairs maybe? I don't know. But imagine how many people are actually going to go for this shoe, bro. Like, that place is going to get packed. Place is going to get packed. It's like a whole wall. It's a whole wall. Hey, morning, Raph. What up? What's good, dude? So this is going live tomorrow. First come, first serve. And you can meet Chase B or maybe get your box signed. So if anybody wants to pull up, they have a good amount of pairs, I guess. So that's the only store. That's nothing, John Brown says. 2 pairs of Gammas coming tomorrow and red Shays. Bro, I don't get I don't get my Kobe's and I don't get my my Shays until tomorrow. So it's because I mean, I understand that it's the holiday season, things are getting backed up, so I won't get any of my stuff until tomorrow, unfortunately. So it's all Gucci. 2 pairs of Gammas coming in tomorrow and the red Shays SGA to do. There you go. Booking my flight, Francisco says. There you go. I caught my hoodie too. Hopefully delivered by mid-February, Cushy says. There you go. Let's see. Bugs on the way. Caught for $250 last week on StockX. Stress-free Saturday load-in. It will be at all Tier 0 stores, Rami says. But, bro, we already know that a lot of those Tier 0 stores is backdoor heavy. So it's like, what are the chances of actually hitting, you know? Taking their sweet time with your shipping, RPK says. Yeah, it's all good, bro. I went to USPS yesterday. Oh, my gosh. I went to USPS yesterday, and that place was a zoo. That place, it was like a 30, bro, there was only one register, and there was like 30, 40 people deep, bro. There was so many people in line. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. My Gammas come in today and sold my Kobe's. Not that nice in hand, in my opinion, Nate says. What up, Pete DeGreek? What's good, dude? Hope the signature is better than the Travis. It's not just a squiggly line. Yeah, probably. Get my Kobe's today. What up, Mark and Souls? What up, man? What up, Pete the Greek? What up, Tay? What's good? What's dropping? We got the Air Force Ones dropping. We also have the Bugs Bunny Jordan 8s exclusive access going live today. And I wanted to recap to see how everyone did on the Jumpman Jacks this morning or yesterday to see if anybody actually hit. Is it just me, or is the audio poop today? Can you hear me? Mic check, 1, 2, or what? Can you hear me? Am I too low? I mean, you let me know. Got about 4 pairs and got off all but mine. Uh-oh. Yeah, all the pairs that I hit on Saturday for the Gamma Blue 11s, they're all shipped out. Like, bro, yesterday was like, oh my gosh, I was running around like crazy yesterday. Anybody's Gamma is still preparing for shipment. Audio is good. You know the stock numbers on the Mochas, Ma Manieres. Seems like everyone hit. Bro, we already knew that Ma Manieres was going to be an easy scoop, bro. Like, I just feel like with Ma Maniere, like, there was... Bro, like, Ma Maniere wasn't going to be, like, a hard shoe to hit, bro. It just wasn't. I just feel like, once again, like, everyone's attention was around not the Jumpman Jacks, the Gamma Blue 11s, dude. Like, the Gamma Blue 11s had everybody on their freaking toes, bro. It really did. Everybody and the mamas wanted the freaking the Gamma Blues. So it's like, are you gonna spend another $270 on Ma Maniere 4s? You feel me? Like, you got Bugs Bunny 8s, you got Jumpman Jacks. Like, there's so much dropping. You know, it should have been an easy scoop, and I feel like so many people are backing off on Ma Maniere 4 because they probably are going to find them in the outlets, bro, respectfully. So, People keep asking me about the resale estimates. They got people thinking that the joint's going to resell that high for what? Ma Maniere 4s? I don't think they are. Morning Rap finally got my my first W off Travis site for the Chase B's. Congratulations. Love to see it. I mean, there was a few dubs. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody hit, but like there was a few, there was a few dubs out there, but at the end of the day, it's like, hopefully you guys managed to hit on what you want. Hey, Raph, are these stock numbers for the Air Force Ones? It is. These are the stock numbers for the Air Force Ones this morning. Mike Konos, what up, man? I've been outside all year. That was the most hype I saw in a GR G-Face. Absolutely, dude. Gamma 11s was 100% the biggest GR to drop this year. The Gamma's blue soles are darker this year. I don't have the 2013 in my collection anymore, so I wouldn't necessarily know the comparison. It's really hard to compare like the old pair. I mean, some people, I've been seeing comparison, but a lot of the old 2013 pairs are all like kind of worn down, so like that sole gets kind of yellowed in the bottom. I would expect that if anybody's been rocking their Gammas pretty heavy, that the bottoms are starting to get yellow or green-ish. There's a restock for the Gammas today. Gamma Blue 11s, not anywhere that I know of. I know DTLR did their drop this morning as a restock. I'm telling you guys, like, to be as transparent as possible, bro, like in order to like get these small restocks on other random websites like Snipes, DTLR, and all those small sites, bro, you need monitors and you need time, bro. Like, you really do. Like, do you want to waste, like, you have to pay for those monitors. Like, I'm considering, like, in 2026, I'm not going to hold you. We used to have, like, sneaker monitors on our Discord group, and I'm really considering bringing those back next year, 2026. Like, I'm low-key considering it just because we've gotten so much feedback of people wanting to find random restocks on certain websites, but it's like but I also do have to understand that like a lot of these restocks are like people that wanting these restocks are only for certain shoes. Like, for instance, like, of course everybody's gonna want to monitors for Gamma Blue 11s and the Black Cats because they're really hot right now and people are finding all these restocks, but like once that dries off, it's like nobody's going to want to use the monitors, right? It's only certain shoes that people are going to want to use those monitors for. I'm telling you, like, cook groups right now are like feeding right now. They're feeding right now to get as many people in their group because this is like they're taking advantage of the time of, actually hitting on these monitors and like obviously Gamma Blues have some resale. So it's like a really good marketing move for a lot of cook groups that are trying to push out their groups like this month because people are fiending for the shoe. People are desperate, bro. People are absolutely desperate for Gammas and Black Hat Jordan 4s. But like, if you want to stay manual, you know what I'm saying, chat? Like, if you want to stay manual and just kind of know some of the fundamentals of just finding out when the restocks are happening, like, I promise you be okay without them. But I mean, I know some people has been getting asking for those monitors back, but I might consider it, but we'll see what happens next year. What are we getting next month on January shoe releases? I mean, the only thing that I really know that's a banger, I guess, is the Cool Gray Jordan 5s. That's the only thing that I could think of. But I think when it gets close to like February and April, like that's when, February, March, that's when it's going to start to pick up a whole lot. People with monitors be charging $40 a month having monitors. Well, our Discord group kind of stayed the same when we did have monitors. Like, we were only charging like, the benefit of being a member is you get monitors as well. So that kind of put that on top of there. But we never really changed our prices with that. But yeah, I honestly think I think cook groups are just a scam, bro. Like, I truly think it is. Like, it's like you're paying a high premium price for monitors. Like, it's expensive. But yeah, it's StockX for Gamma 11s. Rodsky says Wolf Grays, not Cool Grays. Wolf Grays, my bad. I'm sorry. Cool Grays or Wolf Grays. Sorry. Gray. All right, my fault. Will Sneakers app have the Jumpman Jacks Chase B's? I think they will. I think they will, man. I think they will. They say, well, I mean, it just depends how much you pay for, bro. I mean, like, I feel like the average should be like the highest that you should pay is like maybe $30. Like $30 should be like the high, like like the highest you should pay. Like everything after that is like too expensive. You picking up the Wolf Grays wrap? Probably not, man. Like I don't know what I'm picking up, bro. I don't know what I'm picking up next. This is the best Jordan 4 Ma Maniere so far. Better than the first two. People will be chasing these Ma Manieres once they see more people with them in hand. Prices will rise, no doubt about it. Ma Maniere 4s, I mean, we'll see, bro. I just feel like everyone's kind of over Ma Maniere in general. Tito Kicks, what up, man? Treyway, what up, dude? With the amount of people, I've seen that glaze Ma Maniere online, like they didn't even make the list on Nice Kicks. It was on there, like it wasn't even considered on that list for the Nice Kicks, because the Nice Kicks is doing like a sneaker of the year thing, and they sent me the last ballot because I did my voting last week. For like it was like categorized. Categories were like the best sneaker of the year model, new model, woman's release, the releases in general, like a model release, collaborator. Collection was on there as well. Like there was a lot of categories on there. So I finally submitted my last ballot. So we'll see how the voting kind of goes, because it's going to be very interesting of some of the last voting on the options on some of these categories are going to be very, very interesting. So what up, Jerry? What's good, dude? This is for the Yams. The Yams. What was it? The Lambs, excuse me, Air Force Ones, Yams, the Lambs, I think. So the Air Force, those green Air Force Ones are dropping on the Nike sneakers app. So that is what it's dropping, or this is what the stock numbers are for. So I can't believe I won the raffle for Gregory says, for which one? Heard Wolf Grays got pushed back until February. I'm not paying resale for the Black Cats because I had them, but it charged the wrong card. What are these stock numbers for? For the Air Force Ones. Here's a video of the Ma Maniere.
Air Jordan 4. It's part of the retailers built for this series, and this one's called Homecoming. This one's a sample box, so I don't know if it's any different from the retail version, but just wanted to put that out there because people always seem to get mad about that. This pair does have the same artwork on the box lid as the Air Jordan 6s did from the same series. Let's get into the sneakers. They have a mocha-ish colorway on the upper. There's a purplish outsole. It's similar to all the Ma Maniere Air Jordan colorways, but in a slightly different shade like we see on most of their collaborations. Nike Air on the heel, which is always great on an Air Jordan 4, and the purplish and brownish color on the outsole. Ma Maniere look.
I think they should have done a little bit more black. Like on the sole right here, this should have been black right here. This should have been black. I mean, it's a nice Jordan 4, bro. I think this is a very nice Jordan 4. I don't think there's no issue with it in my personal opinion. Like, I think it's a nice shoe. The quality looks great. You feel me? So, but yeah, Former did a review and the Ma Maniere and gave it a 9 out of 10. Said it's one of the nicest ones. But Rami, you got to think about it. Like, I feel like some of these, no offense, like some of the reviews are kind of biased, bro. Low key. Like, when, you got to think about it, bro. Like, when something gets sent to you, sometimes you have to be a little bit biased, especially if it's the brand, you know, physically sending it to you. Sometimes you have to be biased.
Logo on the tongue, Nike Air on the hang.
Because some people, like, I've seen so many, like, hate on it, and I don't get it. Like, and you guys know, I go in on, like, Ma Maniere a whole lot, bro. Like, I feel like they're getting boring a little bit. I just feel like it just, I don't know. But this one specifically, like, this one's not bad because it's, like, it's an actual brown. Like, it's an actual dark mocha Jordan 4. You feel me? So, like, it's not like it's, like, a all-purple shoe. It's not like it's a burgundy, no nothing. Like, these, I already said, I think these are better than Cave Stones, bro.
Hang tag as always. Oddly enough, I think these ones do break the mold slightly of the Ma Maniere Air Jordan design language, but I know people will still complain about it, so yeah, that's that. The sneakers release on December 19th for $225 if you want to pick them.
Yeah, out the door, you're paying like $260, $265.
With that said, I'm Matt Welty. Shop on.
Like, you're gonna be paying like $265, almost $270 out the door for these Ma Manieres. They're pretty expensive. I just want them just to need to wait till February. I just like going for collabs when they die down and drop in price. Just don't like. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like, I mean, the fact that you could get Ma Manieres for like 160 out the outlet for the last Jordan 4 that they drop, like, I feel like that's a steal, bro. Like, that's a really good price for a pair of Ma Maniere Jordan 4s, bro. Like, that is honestly a really good price. I mean, like, I ain't complaining. You feel me? But like, I feel like that's what it is that like the more people that stop buying Ma Maniere, like the lower the prices will go. It's not like people don't like the Ma Maniere 4s. It's just they want it cheaper, you know? And I don't blame the people. You know, there's going to be a sneakers release. Absolutely, there's going to be a sneakers release. What else? Kicking with SB. That old school hang tags sealed the deal for me. And I'm doing the cream strings. There we go. Well, me personally, I'm just not going to leave the hang tag on there. I'm not leaving the hang tag on there, bro. I'm taking that hang tag off. Good morning, fam. What up, bread and butter? Top of the morning, Rapping Collection fam. What up, Sean? We all thought the cave stones were that color. Big Kelvin says. I mean, it ended up being a little bit different, but it's not like it's not a, you know, it's not like it's a bad shoe, right? They definitely grew on me, not gonna lie. If I could grab these under $200, I'll cop. The last Ma Maniere 4 I got off GOAT for $150 during Black Friday. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's what it is, that the more people that are stopped buying the brand, like, the more discounts you'll probably see later down the road for Ma Maniere. You feel me? How do you get cheaper with the same quality? How do you get cheaper with the same quality, though? Native says. I'm down cream strings as well. No hang tag. We will see when they arrive. Hang tag got to stay on, Raph. I don't think so, bro. For me, I think the hang tag's got to come off. You know, like, I don't mind, like, that's how I feel about like the off whites. Like, I don't mind removing the zip tie. Like, I truly don't mind removing that zip tie. I'm sick as some age. I hit on the mochas and I had the wrong card on file. I woke up too late to correct it. No, always take his hang tag off. I know it's early, but any drops in January? Yeah, there's going to be some drops in January. I just want to get through the entire month of December because I feel like the month is not done, right? Like, we still kind of talked about how, like, yo, what's going on with the bread 85s, Jordan 1 highs? Apparently it's still happening. Apparently it is still happening for the Air Jordan 1 high 85s, but it's like a matter of time. Is like, what's going on? Hang tag slander? Yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't want to wear the hang tag. I don't know. Now remove the tag, Gregory says. Just wore my Cavestone 4s. Mark Console says eBay tag. It's like, I don't know. For me, it's like trying to leave the StockX tag on there. Like, take that off, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people like to leave the StockX tag and leave it hanging. Like, that just looks, I don't know. That just looks goofy to me. But hey, man, do you, whatever makes you happy. You feel me? Good morning, my guy, Rappy Boy. What up, Ryan Jacobs? What's good, dude? Like, I get maybe people leave the StockX tag to maybe they want to sell it later, so they kind of prove to people that it got authenticated. But like wearing it and knowingly that it's hanging on the you know, off your shoe, like, it's crazy. Rap, do a poll hang tag versus no hang tag. Bro, please tell us no one wants the 8s, Gregory says. Bro, there's a good amount of people that wants the 8s, bro. All right, hey man, listen, don't hate on the 8s, bro. The 8s are not bad. 8s are not bad, bro. Like, they're really not. Aqua's the best Jordan 8 to drop this year. All right, EA went what the hell? Why they do that? Yeah, let's go ahead and just charge $1,000 for the Bugs Bunny 8s, but make Gamma Blues free. Like, huh? They're charging 1,000 Jdsports points in order to redeem your Jordan 8s Bad Bunny, excuse me. Yeah, to redeem your Jordan 8s Bugs Bunny. It's 1,000 points to redeem it. The Gammas were free. They said, here's some Gammas. No queue. But the Bugs Bunny Air Jordan 8 EA is now live. 0 points was gifted to you. Was it? Bugs Bunnies are a classic. Got EA access, but I'm passing on these. Don't need them. Well, there you guys go, chat. You got the Bugs Bunny Jordan 8s, exclusive access. This is the in-store EA if anybody needs them. Okay. This is the in-store EA for Jdsports. All right. If anybody needs them, bro. All right. If anybody needs them. Okay. I saw some cut the straps off on the 8s, and they honestly look nice. My store doesn't have them yet, Bread and Butter says. 8s look like I didn't get an EA in store. I guess online is tomorrow. Cop, let me know if you guys secured. We got a full-size run out here in Vegas, so I'm sure this is going to be an easy cop for these 8s. I don't think these 8s are going to be difficult to hit. I truly don't think it's going to be a difficult shoe to hit. So I never get EA in store. No EA near me. Got my size 12 now. Need a 6.5. Wow, size 8.5, 12, 13 already sold out at my store. Cop the size 10.5. There we go. Unless they making these one limited, they got a bunch of MLB baseball fitteds. Okay. No EA. No one got EA. Unless you didn't get EA, unless you passed. You know, did anyone get EA, bro? Did anyone get EA, bro? Let me know. Only the Nike tag, never stock X on eBay tags. Why don't they ever have a size 14 at Fashion Show? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. What up, Sneaker Nurse? What up, Pass? Sneaker Nurse, congratulations. I do want to say congratulations on making up the top 4. I do want to make this announcement real quick. It's going to be quick. So we officially had our very first Lady Collects join the fantasy football this year in 2025, and Sneaker Nurse is officially in the semifinals in fantasy football. So congratulations on making through the first round, and hopefully hopefully we see you in the finals for real. Shouts to Sneaker Nurse for real, representing the ladies with sports. Got my 10.5. K-Way says got an EA but passing. Casanova Kane says pass, they too big for me. Only problem with is the 8s. 2013 pair of these is the first that I ever resold, Tito says. Wow, no EA. No EA, which means my local stores did not get their shipment in. Hope for the online shipping tomorrow. I reserved the size 12. There we go. Congratulations. Thank you, Raph. Of course. No, congratulations, Sneaker Nurse. You definitely deserve it for sure. If she plays me, I'm sorry, Famous says. Are Jordan 8s true to size? There's 2 different leagues, I think, Famous. There's 2 different leagues. I don't know if you're in both, but there's 2 different leagues. She's in the $25 league. Whole time husband running the account, schooling y'all. I think I'm up against G-Face this week in fantasy. In semifinals. EA pair secure, Drew says. There you go. Love to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like there's a good amount of people. I knew there's a good amount of people that wanted these 8s, honestly. I don't know what the stock numbers are going to be looking like for this weekend, though. We'll have the stock numbers for the 8s this weekend, for sure. 100% we'll have the stock numbers for this weekend. Yeah, they are true to size. Jordan 8s half size up. No, I go true to size on 8s for me. I go true to size. Last pair. Well, unless you have a wider foot, then yes. What up, Mr. Sheridan? True to size for the Jordan 8s for sure. Yeah, unless you have a wider foot, just because like the tongue on the Jordan 8s are kind of attached to the shoe. Like they have that little stretchy like strap on there where like it kind of stitches onto the tongue to the sneaker. So maybe if you have a more of a wider foot, definitely go half size up. But like for me, if you have a narrow foot like myself, I think true to size you should be fine. So Ayo Sosa for the 14-month re-up. Chase BW Pine Green foams to the end of the year off. Ayo Sosa says.
Pine Green foams to end the year off.
There you go. Ayo Sosa, thank you so much for the 14-month re-up, man. I appreciate for your support as always, my guy. Thank you so much, Ayo. No half sizes up for me, and I have a regular foot. I would have destroyed this week in fantasy, because she says. These are limited, it seems. It may be. I mean, let me see. Because, I mean, here in Vegas, bro, like, I'm telling you guys, like, they don't really care about GRs. There's only specific GRs they care about. But, like, this one, I have a feeling that Vegas don't give a crap about 8s, bro. Like, they definitely cared about the Gammas and the Black Cats. But all the other GRs, they didn't really care for it. Let's see. I got EA full-size run, North Park, Dallas. I'm going to pass. I might switch up and end the end of the week. There you go. Love to see it, man. Love to freaking see it. Bro, I'm excited, bro. I know this is like the end of like this year of 2026, bro. I am extremely excited for next year, bro. I really am. Like, I try to not, I don't want to try to jinx it, but like, just because like this year has been absolutely great, especially with Jordan collabs. I think Jordan brand and Nike killed it with collabs this year. I don't know if you guys agree with me. And a lot of other brands had their shine too. Like, it's really impressive that I would say like Adidas definitely bounced back after the whole like Yay situation, and they really had to take a couple steps back and really adjust to what exactly their game plan was moving forward, right? Like, I feel like the jellyfishes are going to is going to last quite some time in 2026, and I think there's a lot of like noise and demand for them, and I'm excited what Adidas has in store for next year. I mean, now that they kind of split ways with Jerry Lorenzo, I feel like that. I mean, I feel like they're just kind of slowly removing some of the bad apples in the brand, and bringing in new ones. And I'm excited for Adidas next year. I think they're gonna continue to kill it next year. And Jordan brand and Nike is obviously gonna do their thing, and other brands. Hopefully, New Balance can make their bouncing back of people, hyped around New Balance's collabs again. We'll see what happens, man. But I feel like Joe Freshgood did his thing this year for sure with New Balance too. I'm excited for the Cactus Jack, Adidas, Samba, and Superstar. Rami says. I mean, who knows, bro? I mean, who knows what that is entails with Travis Scott, whether or not. I feel like he's still going to I think he already signed the contract with Jordan Brand, I think, and Nike. I think he did. Pretty sure he did. So, Kuya Vegas Locals here. Just found your page not too long ago. Think your account is dope. Just followed on TikTok, YouTube, and IG. Jordan, thank you so much for your support, bro. Welcome, man. Welcome to the collection family, man. Thank you so much for your support, my guy. Sometimes, I was representing the Pacific Northwest, man, and it's nice that we are slowly, building a community out here in Vegas, and a good amount of people know the channel. So we appreciate the locals out here in Vegas, recognizing the channel and recognizing me in person. Like, there was a good amount of people that said what's up during the Gamma drop. So we appreciate the recognition and seeing people that support the channel worldwide, bro. So just trying to put my name out there in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? All right, listen. All right, Vegas. I don't think I consider myself a local, but I'm slowly trying to get my name out there. But I really do appreciate the people like you guys that support the channel and know who we are. So thank you. It sucks that EA for my local location is only up on a size 12 for the back-to-back drops. Crypto says. I hope New Balance doesn't think of having Jerry and we don't need him. I don't think they need him, bro. And the thing is, it's like Jerry's just on a different, I think he's just on a different level of what he's trying to create. I just don't think he would. I'm not saying he won't fit in, but I just don't think to what he did with Nike and what he did with Adidas, I just don't think he'd fit in with New Balance. No offense. Sneakers Cop, thank you so much for the 25-month re-up. Morning, everyone. What's the stock for the Lambs? We have stock numbers for the Lambs. Yes, we do. Stock numbers for the Lambs are like 600 pairs. So, sold out of my store, Eugene says. Just did the top 10 sneaker of the year list, Rap. My list didn't really change from a few weeks ago. There you go, Shane. Love to see it, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys submitting your what's it called? I really do appreciate you guys submitting your top 10 sneaker of the year on the Google Doc. Once again, the 27th is gonna be the last day. So top 3 attractions in Vegas are the casinos and strip clubs, and Rafi collects. Pete the Greek says, appreciate you, Pete. You gotta check in with Raph if you want to go to Vegas. You don't check in with me, bro. Vegas is like dude, the strip, like, that's what mostly people do. Like, when they come to Vegas, is just go to the strip, bro. Like, they don't have to check in with me with anything, bro. Because y'all doing y'all thing out there, bro. Hey, man, listen, having fun, partying it up, getting drunk, getting crunk at the club. So, Team Jerry, what up, Cleveland? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not wishing anything bad with him and his success, or where he ever goes. I really do hope he stays very successful, and I'm sure he will wherever he goes. But I just feel like, Jerry's maybe something maybe New Balance kind of needs right now. Maybe a new face. of a collaborator because they kind of been sticking with the same people. Joe Freshgood, Salehi, JJ Jones, Joe Freshgood, I just mentioned. And I think there's one more that I forgot. Action Bronson, so adding someone that's been in, around the development of fashion and, it's been with different brands could set a spark for New Balance. You never know, so hopefully, I wish him the best of luck, and hopefully, he bounces back to, what he had going on with Adidas. So Rap, did you hit on Chase Bees? No, I took an L. I went for the homie Francisco and I didn't hit. Where's the Google Doc? Sorry if you already explained this several times. Let me bring it up. I gotta find it. The Google Doc is on Discord Important. Let me pull it up. I'll share it here on the stream. So you guys, if anybody hasn't submitted their top 10 sneaker of the year list, make sure you guys do so, because we will 100% share it here on the stream. We'll have a separate stream for it, and go from there. So let me bring it up here real quick, and I'll pin it if anybody hasn't submitted it right there. Here's the Google Doc. It doesn't have to be in order. Just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then name your top 10 favorite sneakers that dropped in 2025 and go from there. So we jumped up like 40 people yesterday when I shared it the other day, I think, and a lot of you guys submitted your top 10. So make sure you guys do that if you have some time. It's not due until the 27th, so you guys have like a whole week to do that. So yeah, it's like 600 pairs of the lambs. I mean, there's not a lot of pairs of these Air Force Ones. So what were those stock numbers for? These stock numbers are for the Air Force Ones that are dropping this morning. It's those green and white ones. If anybody was curious about what the stock numbers were for, that's what it was for. So if anybody needs them, it's on the screen if you need them. All right. Let's see. Already did it already. There you go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for submitting it. It sucks you didn't get EA. You'll get EA tomorrow, bro. You'll get EA tomorrow, man. Don't worry about not getting EA for what's it called, for these today. If you didn't get it today, you'll get it tomorrow. So better do your homework. Loudpack says, my bad, I didn't number them. Rap. No. You're good. You're good. It's fine. It just makes it easier when you do number it, because it doesn't seem like everyone was separating the some of the listing, but it's fine. It's okay. Not a single person knows what lambs is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. FJ or JK5. Let me tell you something, bro. Like at the end of the day, like sneakerheads, if they like it, they like it, bro. Like if you don't know anything, the backstory of a certain shoe, and you like the sneaker, like I'm not gonna judge you, bro. Like people judge off a shoe of the looks at first, bro. That's just how it goes with sneakerheads. The first thing you're gonna judge off is how the shoe looks like. So if anybody who likes a green and white Air Force One, they can be like, you know what, I like these. I like these. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like if people like them, they like them. Don't know the story behind it, that's fine too. So does it make sense why there would be more than double 11 halves versus 11? I'm Kosher says. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stock numbers have always been wonky, but I mean, it is what it is. Stock numbers is what it is. So, Raph, what's the stock numbers for the size 7.5 and a size 7? 29 and 25. 29 and 25. So, there you go. Where's the EA at? Is the sneakers app or JD? It's Jdsports, the Wearfair. Jdsports for the Bugs Bunny 8s. Bugs Bunny 8s, Bugs Bunny Jordan 8s. It's on Jdsports, bro. Jdsports. My homie got me going for them. For him, Merc says. There we go. All fair one. Jay says. Who in Michigan needs a 8s? Y'all can have my EA. Prince says. Is Kicks Crew legit? Planning to cop the Tokyo 11s? I haven't used it, bro. I have not used it. What up, Rahus? What up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. GA got one live yet? Yeah, if anybody was talking about EA, already went live 15 minutes ago. So it seems like some people in here had their 8s sold out. The 8s sold out in people's area. It seems like maybe, bro, it's probably the people that took L's on gammas, bro. It's Probably the people that took L's on Gammas would be like, you know what? Since I took L's on Gammas, I'm gonna go for these Jordan 8s. I was gonna say Bad Bunnies. Bugs Bunny Jordan 8s. So if anybody didn't hit, I mean, hey man, listen. If you need the 8s, they're not bad. I just feel like the only Jordan 8 that I'd rather have is like playoffs or like Aquas. You know, like I don't think I really need anything else on like the Jordan 8 silhouette. There's not really many options. So. All right, so I'm going to post this real quick. Z Sneakerhead posted this yesterday, and I feel like this is overdue, and I feel like we'll probably get a few Jordan 7s next year, just because like we're coming up to the year of probably the year of the 7s, right? Who in here is waiting for this? Who in here is waiting for this? Rap, don't be mad when you see my knock the glides on my top 10. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad, bro. It's your top 10, bro. I'm not judging. It's your top 10, bro. Chat. Jordan 7. Raptor 7s. Who in here is still waiting for this shoe? Who's still waiting for this shoe? Bro, like, the thing is, like, Jordan 7s, there's only a few Jordan 7s that I like as well. Like, there's a few. Like, I feel like these ones are cool. Do I need them? Probably not. Like, Bordeaux's are nice. The Hair 7s are nice. The Olympics are nice. Like, there's a few Jordan 7s that I think I'd rather have. Man, never mind. I think I'd rather have Jordan 8s than 7s. But there's better colorways in a Jordan 7 than an 8, though. Yes, not a fan of 7s. Don't own my pairs. I mean, 7s are very comfortable. I've owned 2 pairs of Jordan 7s my entire life, and 7s are very, very comfortable. And I feel like for me, like when I had a pair of 7s, I just wore sweats with them. I want OG Raptor 7s with the grays and not black, not this one. Need some 7s, cop. I'd rather them be the 4s looking. They look better though. I mean, they did come out with like that Drake Jordan 4. Remember those? Those dropped like a few years back. Actually, that was a while back ago when they had like Drake's signature on the tongue, and then they came out with the same one with the same colorway but non-OVO. Marvin the Martian 7s are underrated. Those were okay. I didn't like the leather on them. I feel like it should have been a suede on the Martians. I mean, the sweater 7s were really nice. They came out with those that same year. Hair 7s. You know, they also came out with the Columbia 7s, the beginning of the year of the 7s. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was the same year when they came out there with the Columbia 4s and the Oreo 4s. Give the Raptor 7s. That was 2015, I think. 2015 that they came out. That was the last time the Hair 7s and the Bordeaux. No, the Bordeaux 7s recently came out, I think. So, but that was the last time that the Hair 7s came out. That was a long time ago, bro. Holy smokes. It was over 10 years ago. I wore skinny jeans with 7s and would cuff the bottoms. I mean, everyone kind of went through a kind of a phase of those type of fashion jeans. Can't rock 7s ever, especially this one. Mike beat my Blazers wearing Raptors in 92. Still shook. Need the Bordeaux 7s. I've never liked the Jordan 7s. I feel you, bro. Like, I think it was like, for me, they look good on feet, right? Like, French Blue 7s, excuse me, not the Columbia 7s. It's because like the Columbia 7s came out in 2014, so it's like the next following year it came out with some 7s. I want the Columbia 4s more than I want the Raptor 7s. I mean, that leather was immaculate, bro. Just wait until they bring those back one day. Just wait until they bring back the Oreo 4s and the Columbias. Just because, like, if they leave that shoe with like the tumbled leather that they did that year, and then kind of reconstruct, like put the new constructed Jordan 4 on that shoe is gonna be beautiful, bro. Beautiful. 07s released this year is crazy. Flipper Drip says, "What up, Flip?" The Raptor 7s from the pack are way better than those. Come on, bro. They're all the same shoes, bro. They're all the same. You know, maybe a little bit slightly different comfort, but at the end of the day, they're all the same. The fact that these are coming back next year just... Bro, these bring back so much memories, man. The white infrared Jordan 6s. I feel like there's going to be a good amount of Jordan 6 releases next year. Mark my words, bro. We all know it's the year of the sixes, like next year, and I feel like all the sixes that are about to drop are gonna be a bunch of bangers, dude. Like you got these ones. I think the black infrareds, the alternative ones, I feel like they're gonna do way better than these, though. I feel like a lot of people really dig the alternative black infrareds, dude. I really do. People dig that black infrared 6 that's dropping next year. We've seen that shoe drop so many times, though. Even though this is like an alternative colorway, but like I feel like they're about to make this Jordan 6 limited. Man, where is it? They're gonna make that black infrared 6 limited, bro. Doesn't it come with like a special box too? I think it comes with like some sort of special box. I can't wait for those 5s. I'm sorry. Those UNC 5s, already looking at them, might be top 10 sneaker of the year already next year. That shoe is very, very nice. But I gotta be selective. I'm for sure being selected next year. I had these original as a kid. The white infrared is trash too. Dude, a lot of people are gonna want these. So many of you guys are going to want this shoe. Those UNC 5s are crazy. I only like the Carmines and the OG infrareds and DMP. You know what I'm surprised, though? I'm really surprised they haven't announced the... I'm really surprised they haven't announced the new... what's it called? The new... golly. The Reimagine. I'm really surprised they haven't announced the Reimagines yet. I am really, really surprised. Because I truly think it's going to be... I feel like if they choose any like Jordan 6 to reimagine, I think it's going to be the Carmines, bro. I truly think that way. The infrareds are sick. Did y'all get access? I didn't, John Brown says. Yeah, a few of us did in the chat. Both 6s, both Space Jam 11s, and 3s for me next year. I have the OG infrareds and 6s, and the Gatorade 6s too. I saw, what? Are they done with the Rare Air series? The Rare Air series, I think that happened, this year? I think they're probably done with it. How many reimagines? So reimagines, I think we had 2 this year. We had 2 reimagined. You had the Black Toes, and then you also had the UNCs. I think the reimagined series is over. I don't think it's over yet. I mean, there's still a lot of like reimagines that they still have to do. If they're talking about like an OG colorway, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they realize of like the public not wanting the reimagines anymore. Maybe that's what it is. Because like, think about it. The reimagined UNCs, they flopped. The Black Toes flopped. Like, no offense and not trying to disrespect the shoe, but the black, what's it called? The black cement Jordan 3s, like, they sat everywhere. And the black metallic 5s, wasn't that a reimagine? The black metallic 5s was reimagined, wasn't it? Metallic 5s? Those were reimagined though, wasn't it? I don't know. It didn't seem like it was a, like, for me, it didn't seem like the black metallics were like a reimagine. There was, what was different with the shoe? They didn't really reconstruct the shoe in any way. Well, they were reimagined. Okay. You get both reimagined under $100. The True Blue Jordan 3s are not a reimagine next year. It's not. It's not a reimagine next year. Joe for the $10 donation.
Arroba Joebertis7688 donated $9.99. Only people wearing 7S and 8S are waiting at the bus stop in my area.
Shout outs to Joe for the $10 donation. The only people wearing 7s and 8s are waiting at the bus stop in my area. Shout outs to Joe for the $10 donation. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much. I mean, Jordan 7s and 8s are not bad, bro. They're really not. Like, Jordan 8 Dornbecker was really, really nice as well. I think those were cool. But overall, it's like really not a bad shoe. Lost and Founds, Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined, White Cement 3s and Black Metallic 5s are definitely the most popular, Jay Scoop says. Or Jay Coop. Black Cement 3s definitely were not a reimagined. Oh, the Black Cement Jordan oh yeah, that's right. You're right. What I thought they were. The Black Cement Jordan 3s, those weren't reimagined. Those were like more of the close of the OG. Okay, that's right. It's crazy that happened last year. Travis Jordan 7, not true. 7s and 8s are the real ones. What up, Raph? What up, Grails? What up, man? How are you? I mean, I get it. Like, I just feel like they're still okay. There's two different ones. Okay, so you're talking about. I remember these. Okay, so this one is the one with the pack. And this one was this is more of the darker colorway. This kind of looks like a Bordeaux. Kind of reminds me like a Bordeaux scheme. I see what you mean. They use the age midsole, the charger, the change, the back on the black metallics and 5s, and the 3M piping around. Those were not reconstructed in any way. If they can't come out with the Gatorades, it would be bananas. Bro, no, it would not. If they came out with the Gatorades, what, 6s? I never, maybe I'm just being biased, but I was never a fan. I was honestly never a fan of the Gatorade series. I think that was just so trash to me. When it came out with the Gatorade series, I was not a fan of that at all. Waiting for the Raptor 7s and the Olympic 7s. Dude, I think some of the Gatorade, like, wasn't some of the, like, shoes, like, at outlets, too? Rare series isn't over. Tour Yellow. Jordan 4s have the removable tongue patch. I remember working at Champs, and honestly, I backdoor. You backdoored when you were working at Champs? Dornbecker 6s are cute. You probably have the reimagined 4s in mind, Raph. Bring back the Lamb series. The Lab series? No, they should not bring that back. I promise you, if they brought back the 11 Lab series, it will 100% flop, bro. We're not in 2000, bro. Like, for me, the 11 Lab 4s are sick. I think those were dope. But I promise you, if they bring back the 11 Lab or the Lab series, people will not like them. People absolutely will not like them. I remember when they came out with the 11 Lab 4s, they came out with the black pair, they came out with that Jordan 3 too. Dude, people will not like them. You don't like Green Wrap. That's why you don't like the Gatorades. That's not true. I just didn't really like the Gatorade series. If they did it right, it wouldn't be that bad. But the thing is, dude, like, people don't really mess with, like, all patent leather shoes unless it's on, like, a Jordan 11. Like, people were already complaining in the beginning of the year about, like, the Jordan 3 Black Cats because they didn't like the patent leather on them. Like, people don't like the patents anymore. Appreciate the lives, bro. I forgot about the EA sometimes, but listen to the lives help. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Ain't it, man? I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Raph, what do you think about the Flight 4s? I think they're going to do pretty well. I think the amount of people that, you know, don't really are kind of complaining about how, like, they're over saturating the Jordan 4. I don't mind it at all. You know, as long as it's a cool colorway, you know, and it's a dope collab, even if it's a collab, like, it's fine. Like, I'm okay with it, you know. Especially some of the new colorways that they drop on the Jordan 4 this year, like the that one that just recently dropped in September. Like, I think that was cool. Ma Maniere, brick by bricks, you know. So I'm gonna ask you guys this. This was I'm not allowed to share it, but I'll ask you guys this one. You guys will see the ballots when they come out from Nice Kicks. But I really wanted to get your opinion because I kind of, you know, shared it with some of the guys on Discord and wanted to hear their opinions about this specific ballot. Okay, in the categorized category of this year's sneaker of the year. By the way, it's all categorized, so sneaker of the year category. Okay, so please listen up. Ghost Watchers, if you're in here, I would love to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. And I don't know why the hell my mailbox ain't opening. Okay, here we go. This is the final ballot that we got. I'm not allowed to share it. I'm not going to show it on the screen, but I will name it. I will name it going down the list. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, sneaker of the year model. If you've been, around sneakers the entire year, shouts to Nice Kicks. I want to give a huge shout out to Nice Kicks for letting me be a part. I'm going to say the collection family being a part of the of this year's sneaker of the listing categories this year in 2025. And I'm going to ask you guys, sneaker of the year model. Okay, these are the 5 finalists. Okay, this is the only one I'll let you guys know. We got Vans, Saucony, Air Max 95, Jordan 5, and the Jordan 4. That's your top 5 finalists for sneaker of the year model. Mind you, model, aka silhouette. We're not talking about a specific shoe. We're talking about model. Okay, model. Okay, Saucony, the True 4, whatever that, I don't even know what that is. The Vans Old School, the Nike Air Max 95 OG Big Bubbles, Air Jordan 5, or the Air Jordan 4. Honestly, which Vans model? It's like any Vans. It's like Vans in general, I think. This is the Vans Old School. It's mainly the lows. It's the low tops. Because all they did was like lows this year. I truly think, I said this. I'm going to say, my number one take, I say the 4s, the 95s, and the 5s. There's not too many Vans this year. But, like, if you want to say, like, Vans made a comeback, you could definitely put that in the conversation. Because Vans definitely, I feel like Vans went under the radar all year. Right? Like, all year they had the Chanels. They had, obviously, those Pearl Vans that came out this year. They had the Galleries. What else did they have with Vans? But, I mean, we're talking about overall, like, Jordan 4s. You had the Black Hats. You had the Brick by Bricks. You had Undefeateds. You had White Cements. I mean, if you want to put Ma Maniere in that conversation, the Jordan 5s, you had the Black Metallics, you had the Awake 5s, you had the Fire Red 5s, you had the Grapes. But realistically, like, what is everyone really wanting? Like, Black Metallic 5s and the Awakes, right? 95s, they had a good amount of collabs this year. They had Levi's, they had Yu-Gi-Oh!, they had Eric Costins. They brought back the Neon 95 Air Maxes this year. I mean, they had a whole series with these 95s all freaking year, bro. But, I mean, that was Nike's choice for them pushing the Air Max 95 all year. So, like, I feel like this one's going to be very interesting. Like, the sneaker of the year model, like, I think it's going to come down to me personally. I don't know who the voting is on this one. It's going to come down to either the 4, the Vans, or the 95s. Because realistically, there's only 2 good 5s this year that everybody wanted. Like, there was 2 5s that everybody wanted with the Metallics and the Awakes. There was a good amount of 4s, good amount of 95s, and I feel like there's a lot of people that are a fan of Vans this year. So I feel like that's going to be your top three finalists. But I don't know. It's going to be very interesting with the new model, and I honestly think it's going to be the 4. So SB4s were the SB. Oh yeah, that's right. We had the SB4 this year as well. That's right. We had the SB4. 4 releases every year for the last 20 years. There's no competition. It's Jordan 4 wasn't an option that I'd say Air Max for sure, but with all the 4s they dropped in 2025, I think it's a no-brainer. Show the video I sent you. No, I did not, too. Silhouettes of the year is 100% the Jordan 4. So many great colorways dropped this year. I mean, the thing is, like, the fact that I feel like it's the undefeated in general, bro. Like, undefeated has got to be one of the best Jordan 4s to come out this year. Like, no, like, hands down. Like, I mean, I love the brick by bricks, right? Like, it's 100% going to be on my top 5 list this year, and I feel like it will be in a lot of people's lists. But, like, undefeated Jordan 4's got to be up there, bro. Like, this is a shoe we talked about the other day that it's the very first collaborated Jordan that they've done. And it's a shoe that was once, and it still is, obviously the original release is like $30,000 to $40,000, bro. Like, it's an expensive sneaker, bro. Like, it's a shoe that no one would have known. Nobody would absolutely known that Jordan Brand and Nike would bring that back. You know what I mean? Like, no one would have known that, okay, Jordan Brand's going to come out with undefeated Jordan 4. It's like, huh? Like, if you were in the game for that long, like, you'd be like, what? Like, no way. You know? Like, it's like one of those things, like, no way they're bringing these undefeated Jordan 4s back. It's like, I feel the same way with Tokyo 5s. Like, I feel like the same way with the Tokyo 5s. I felt the same way. I was like, dude, they really bringing back the Tokyo 5s? Or is this a joke? You know, I don't know if anybody was around, you know, but, like, nah, undefeated is not even top 10 this year, G-Face says. That's crazy. I mean, like I said, that's your listing. That's fine. If you're going to go based off, like, quality issues of what they did, I agree with that. Like, I feel like they failed the public, right? I feel like if the undefeateds were, like, they had no quality issues, they were crispy, I feel like that shoe would have been valued way more in the resale market than what it is now. But at the end of the day, it's still like, it's like one of those things, like, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe they actually dropped it. Undefeated tour in Atlanta, if you know, you know. Roman says, Ma Maniere for Ma Maniere Dark Mochas with the cleanup at the end of the year. Dark Mocha 4s is much better than the undefeateds. I mean, like I said, we have opinions, right? Like, it's opinions at the end of the day, but, like, it's just one of those, bro. It's got to be on the top 10. At least a lot of people's top 5 sneaker of the year is that undefeated Jordan 4. I unDS'd my undefeateds this weekend on my birthday. I like them a lot. Oh, Kaz, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, dude. For real, for real. Hopefully you enjoyed your birthday, man. What up, Frosty? Jeff in the building, morning fam, just checking in on these stock numbers for the lambs. Yes, these are for the lambs, bro. These are for the lambs. No, wrong, Raph. I mean, that's fine, bro. You know what I mean? But, like, if you guys don't like the undefeateds, that's okay. You know, like, I'm just gonna go based off, like, just history of the shoe and just, you wouldn't have thought, you know, it's just one of those things that you wouldn't have thought that they would ever bring them back. You know, you could say the same thing with, like, some of the SB grails, right? It's like, if Nike brought back, like, like the Paris Dunks, like, it's like, dude, who would have known? Like, really? Like, Nike's really bringing back the Nike SB Paris Dunks? Like, oh, they're really actually going to make the Freddy Krueger's actually an actual SB dunk drop? Dude, you know how many people would go crazy for that? A shit ton. It's just one of those things where, like, I can't believe they're actually bringing that back. Like, can't believe it. This is insane. I haven't worn mine yet, Custom says. Some wild tale. The same in Galaxies. Right. right? It's that the Galaxy foam posits was like a lot of people's grails, bro. Lamb's down nice retail on stocks. I need to see what the shoe is to break out on dead stock for my birthday day next week. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna break out for Christmas, bro. I got some stuff that I haven't really worn in a while. Hating on the undefeateds, but loving the Black Cats as well. That's SMH. Cuz says, yeah, that is a pretty. I mean, the thing is, like, I just feel like with the Black Cats, they go with a lot of things. I said this yesterday. Is that like, I rather have Gammas. I think Gammas are a better looking looking shoe. But I probably rather have the Black Cats just because I know I'm gonna put way more wear on the Black Cats versus the Jordan 11. You know. Once they start retroing the SBs, the whole community will crumble, and a lot of shoes will hit the market. I mean, what do you mean by that though? Like, what do you mean by crumble? Though G-Face, like if they start retroing SBs, the whole community will crumble. What do you mean? And a lot of shoes will hit the market? What do you mean? You talking about like all the old stuff will start hitting the market and people start to resell them because like they're gonna retro the a lot of these SBs. The family rocking Chicago lows for the Christmas if the weather allows it. Raph, where's the Ferrari 14s? Because the red, it's Christmas time. I don't own any 14s. It's funny because I've never owned a pair of Jordan 14s. Never. Personal preferences at the end of the day. Absolutely, it is personal preferences at the end of the day, man. I'm on the bro. I've seen the GTs, bro. GTs are ass. The Wale's, them shits are ass. I've seen them in hand. Those are not a good looking shoe. I'm sorry. They don't look good at all. They look like moon boots. I mean, you'll see a lot of people pulling out of the game. Well, then that's their fault. Like, but the thing is, like, if you see a lot of people coming out of the game because why? They retro SBs and what, they don't like them anymore because they're that just means they're just not real sneakerheads. I mean, that's just how simple it go. If they are you shitting me? I'm sorry. I've seen them in hand. They're just not my style. Like, if people are gonna leave the game of, like, especially if SBs, if they did quote unquote hypothetically drop and re-retro SBs, then they're just not real sneakerheads. They value the sneaker because of how much it's going for, not because they really like the sneaker. Well, oh yeah, man, this is stupid. They're gonna bring back this shoe. That means I don't have anything limited, and I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't flex, and I don't have this. It doesn't hold any value. At the end of the day, it does hold value if it values to you, you know. But like, if people leave the game because they're gonna re-retro an SB and the value goes down, that just means they're just fake. It's just fake sneakerhead, bro. You know, like, I get it. Like, some people value shoes because it is kind of limited and it's like nobody has them, you know, which is okay to have. But like, someone to leave the game because like the value goes down on a certain shoe or a certain silhouette or a certain brand because it doesn't go. That for me, that's just fake. It's just fake, bro. People now, it just shows that people just value a sneaker because of how much it's going for, not because they like it, you know. Like, I get it, man. Like, having something limited, right? Having something limited, it feels good to hit, right? It honestly feels good. Imagine all those people that have the undefeated fours, like the original undefeated fours, how they felt. All of a sudden, a lot of these guys started dumping their undefeateds. Why? Because they knew that the value probably was going to go down because the amount of pairs that they're going to drop on these undefeateds that they retroed, you know? So, value because you like them, value because it's limited. Yeah, I mean, there's a story with it, like, right? Like, you have the original SBs, and I respect that with SBs, you know, majority of the part, because, like, you know, it's that. Then I've said this before, chat, right? I mean, it's a great conversation. Absolutely, G-Face, it absolutely is, right? Because, like, think about it, bro. Like, obviously, for me, we've already kind of talked about this, right? Is that in the last couple of years that we've seen that the market for SBs have gone down a whole lot, right? but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not bringing back or bringing out good SBs. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, value of how much a certain shoe goes for shows in, you know, someone's perspective on a certain sneaker, because obviously SBs don't really go for much. Obviously, we've seen a lot of people like the Nard Wars, right? A lot of people, there was the great rollout. Everyone liked the Nard Wars. Like, there was a lot of different SBs this year that, me personally, are very underrated, under the radar, that did very, very well. But obviously, a lot of people tend to pass with some of the collabs that they did this year because it doesn't hold any value, right? It's like, okay, well, if it doesn't have a lot of resale, I don't really need these. It's like I could pass on these or whatever. But I mean, I just feel like there's so many SBs this year that were really good. I think this year was decent for SBs. I had no issues. There's obviously, you know, I wasn't really a fan of the Krampuses. Like, I think Haley Wilson CSEFs. I think the Nard Wards are pretty good. I think those are nice. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's sneakers across the board generally. Yeah, absolutely straight to toe, right? But I don't know. Because, I mean, there was like a whole year of people saying like SBs were dead. I'm like, okay, well, then when the next hype SB comes out, then people are always going to come out the woodwork for them. But great conversation, G-Phase. That was a really good one. But I honestly think that, like, if they do, like, going back to what I was saying, is that if they hypothetically retro a lot of the older SBs, which will I see them doing that? I don't think they will. But I generally think that if someone says, well, I don't want my original SB, I don't like them anymore because everyone's going to cop them, and I'm not the one out of like 150 people that don't, own them. It's not going to value the same anymore, right? So I just feel like that's fake sneakerhead mindset. At the end of the day, it's all about what you love, not the value of the shoe, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, that's how it should be, but it's all right. It's whatever, man. It's okay. People could value however they want to value their stuff, but it's just a general statement of, bro, it's just like it's like Travis's, bro, right? It's like Travis's. Some people value some of the shoes of the Travis's because it has a lot of money, but let's just say that we haven't seen a Chicago Jordan 1 Low with a big swoosh in like over 10 years. And it's been about 10 years now since we've seen that shoe. And like, let's hold it up and just say, oh, it's just an okay sneaker. Versus, oh, Travis Scott, oh my gosh, these are limited. These go for $2,000. I can't believe I hit. It's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? When there's value with a sneaker, the reactions and is going to be different than holding up a Chicago 1 Jordan 1 Low that we haven't seen in so long, but it doesn't go for anything in the resale market. Same thing with shattered backboards. You put it up on a sneakerhead, people would be like, these are just okay. But during its time, it's like people would break necks if you be wearing shattered backboards in the public before they even announced the new retro of the shattered backboard. It's like people would be like, oh my God, he has a shattered backboard Jordan 1s, man. That's crazy, bro. They go for like $800. But like you see a lot of the sneakerheads nowadays that were there during that time, they just hold it up, just like, oh, well, it's just okay. Value will bring out the truth in some sneakerheads sometimes. So, bro, like, listen, okay, that maybe I'm just biased. All right, maybe I'm just biased, but like, that's like with any sneakerhead in here. Like, for instance, like all the OG heads that have been around for many years. It's like, when was the last time that brought back, like, for instance, like a Jordan 8, Bugs Bunny, right? Like, maybe your first reaction when you first saw it, or your experience of that release, you're just like, oh my gosh, everyone was in line with these 8s. I'm just talking about just an example, right? Like, oh my gosh, like I was in line all, till midnight or whatever, right? And then now in 2025, it's like you're going to value that same feeling that you experienced back in whenever that Jordan 8 released, right? Like, but now it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy that, people don't want these, but it's okay. Everyone has their own experiences. Raph, I agree with you, but am I curious then, are jellyfishes on your personal top 10? No, it's not. I personally think this is my opinion about jellyfishes. Okay, I could appreciate, and I am pretty impressed of how Adidas, like I told you guys earlier, is that I'm really impressed of how Adidas really bounced back this year in 2025 with all the commotion that they went through the last couple of years with Ye. And honestly, Pharrell was really out of the loop, in my personal opinion, with Adidas. And the fact that they could come out with something, get the public to really talk about it, and the rollout in general was really, really good. And I feel like even before we didn't really know what a lot of people knew what the resale market was gonna, do with the jellyfishes. I genuinely think there was a lot of people genuinely a fan of the jellyfishes before, a lot of the resellers realized how much their shoe was going for constantly. Is it in my personal top 10? No, but I could respect the fact that a lot of people fell in love with the shoe. Like, I don't get it, but I understand why. Okay, now I can understand why people could, they like it, and I could respect that. And I do think that Adidas did an amazing job with the jellyfishes, and I do disagree that they want to kind of undershadow the shoe in a way by releasing like the squid and make it more of a cheaper price, just because people can't get their hands on the jellyfishes. You know what I mean? That's one I would disagree on. I feel like they should have just let the jellyfish do its thing for maybe like a year and a half or something like that. And then, okay, here we have the squids. But I feel like it was just too quick. It was too quick for them to make like some bootleg model that is similar like the jellyfishes like right away. So, but it shows a lot of marketing schemes but marketing businesses strategies that they're trying to come up with. So I agree with it, what you're saying. Bad Bunny's carried Adidas. I mean, Bad Bunny's honestly had a really good year. I think he had a good year. I have one of the gazelles that they dropped this year, and I think the colorways was cool. Obviously they made it a little bit more limited that they used to. But it was cool. I liked Bad Bunny this year. People who buy pairs so fly for pipes and them jumping in prices. Triple black isn't too badish. But yeah, not our cup of tea, Kevin says. Oh, for sure. Lots of those people out here should tell you. What up, Dean? Were people emailing for the new pairs of unions? So I guess I'll just put it out there because I've been kind of mentioning it here and there on Discord as well. So if you guys email, and I'll put you guys on, and they're still putting out or sending out dubs. If you email Union for a pair of, if they still have your size, they will send you an invoice. I think I could show you a prime example what I'm talking about. There's a good amount of people. Okay, here we go. So if you email Union and you ask them if they have your size, and if you don't have a pair, they will send you an invoice. Okay? They will personally send you an invoice for the unions. What up, Nam? So I think the email is like order.unionlosangeles.com. I don't know. You got to find out what the email is. But if you email them, they will personally send you an invoice of the unions. And a good amount of people has been hitting in the last week or two. So if you want to try to email them, see if maybe your size is available, then you're more than welcome to do so. But we've seen a lot of people have a lot of success on unions. It's probably some pairs that they kept and thought they would probably sell it in the secondary market. But since the shoe flopped in the market, they probably are just trying to get rid of them because they probably need some more space in their warehouse, bro. Because they got a big drop happening in the beginning of the year next year during All-Star Weekend. They probably are starting to get their inventory for the next union drop for the fragments. So that's probably why they're trying to dump all the inventory. So if you guys want to try multiple emails, if they're not responding, try a different email, because that's what Nam did, and he finally got an invoice. So Nam, he got left on, they kept him on red for the first couple days, and he tried a different email, I believe, and they finally sent him an invoice. So if you want to try different emails, you're more than welcome to. But like I said, if you If you want to go ahead and give it a shot, you're more than welcome to. I'm turning 50 next year, retiring from sneakers, buying next year. Gonna miss your channel in the morning. It's all good, Johnny. Dude, you can still listen in. You can still listen in, bro. But you don't have to buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? Raph, do you have the email? I know. Nam, if you're still in here, what was the email that you emailed them? What was the email? Crazy that those SB4s go for retail. What time I would be a sneakerhead? Absolutely. And just realized, Tito, 2 years ago in 2023 that SB Jordan 4 was sneaker of the year. Now it's not talked about, not once. It's so crazy to me, bro. I'm telling you, man. People value certain things so quick, and it's just quick to flip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, SB Jordan 4 was one sneaker of the year, bro. And it wasn't even in any conversation at all. Sent 2 emails from a primary email, and some Christmas sob story was left unread. Sent one from the other. Hey, you up? Let me get one. Nam says. Well, there you go. I will be listening, even though I am not buying shoes for several months. There you go. That's fine. Why retire? I'm a rock heat until I die, man. Dean says facts, bro. Order at unionlosangeles.com. There it is. There it goes. Thank you, Nam. That's the email. Orders at unionlosangeles.com. That is the email you want to email if you want a union invoice. Okay? Give it a shot. See what they say. I'm going to put y'all on and then go from there. So, it works. It actually freaking works. So, was Ghost watching for a bit. Morning, fam. What up, Synergy? What's good, dude? Navy didn't hit the same. Man, listen. If navy blue was the first colorway, I promise you that would still be sneaker of the year in 2023. I promise you. If the blue was to drop in 2023, it would still been sneaker of the year. I think navy is a better color, but it just wasn't as limited. Tell them I wanted to wear them to a special event, and they sent link like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Hit 2 pairs of Ma Maniere 3s. There you go. We got 2 minute chat. 2 more minutes if anybody's going for the Air Force Ones. It's easy to say now, bro. It's easy to say, well, it's not Raph. Well, duh. Like, it's easy to say, like, okay, well, if it dropped, and we're talking about hypothetically, bro, like, right? Like, of course, it's easier to say because it didn't happen. I still think it would be absolutely sneaker of the year because it was the very first time that they're dropping an SB Jordan 4. So of course the rollout was still going to be good regardless. Yo, what's your opinion on the Ma Maniere 4's dark mochas? I think they're nice. I think they're absolutely nice. Raph, you said you've seen the GT Futures in hand. Yeah. Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all, bro. No offense. These, I've seen in hand. I saw the white colorway. Or was it silver? I think I seen this one. Dude, I am not a fan of this shoe, bro. It looks like a boot, bro. Like it's a space boot. Maybe because, hold on. Maybe because it was the colorway. It could be the colorway, bro. Like, in the size. It was like a size 10 that I seen. And I was just like, bro, what is this? Maybe I have to see them a couple more times. The orange colorway is nice. The yellow was dope. But, like, I mean, they are different for sure. All right, we got 1 minute, chat. 1 minute. 1 minute. Maybe it was the colorway. I don't know, but SB Navy's prove how much limited quantity plays a part in our heads. They're a perfect shoe, but since everyone should get some, they aren't respected. They're not. Exactly, Flipper Drip. I agree. I agree, bro. Just like the conversation that we had about, you know, if they retroed SBs again, you know, and then, you know, the market just values it down and the quantity is a lot of quantity out of it, and then people don't want them, right? I did get access to them, John. I did get access to them. I'll let you know later, John. I'll let you know later, John. I'll let you know later. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. Dude, why does it look exactly like cave stones? Ma Maniere 4s. Let me know if you guys are pending. Let me know if you guys are pending. Let me know if you guys are pending. Let me know if you guys are pending, chat. Okay, let me know once you guys are pending for the Air Force Ones. Okay. Let me see. Take a black pair. People will regret not getting them. Doubling up soon. It's a draw? I didn't even know it was a draw. It's a 10-minute. Well, because there's like 600 pairs, bro. It's a 10-minute draw. Okay, well, 10-minute draw. How many pairs are there? There's only 684 pairs, bro. It's a 10-minute draw. So sad my gammas from JDEA doesn't show up until Monday, man. Dude, that's why I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about him. That's how I feel because, like, dude, my Kobe's and my. Let me actually double check again. Let me refresh. I thought I was gonna get my shades today, bro. I was so excited, but I don't think I'm getting them tomorrow. See? Dang it. I'm not getting them until tomorrow, bro. That's so trash. That's so garbage, bro. I'm not getting my Shays and I'm not getting my Kobe's until tomorrow, bro. I wanted to break out those Shays. Damn. I wanted to break out those Shays today so bad. But no, I gotta wait till next week then. I saw on YouTube yesterday they compare the cave stones to the Ma Maniere 4s, dark mochas, and it wasn't even close to the same shoe. Breakaway. Well, the thing is because, like, well, mine's getting shipped from Cali, but like it was taking a while for it to move. So I get it. It's because of the holiday season. So they're probably like a lot of these like delivery services are backed up. So a lot of the labels aren't getting like updated until the next couple days. So I totally get it. You know. Again, for the Union flip, got my invoice last night and the order is confirmed. There you go, Del Mixed. All right, make sure you guys run it up for the one time, man. These are the stock numbers for the Air Force Ones if y'all need them. Anybody need the Air Force Ones? These are the stock numbers, bro. These are for the stock numbers. Okay. If y'all need stock numbers, man, we'll show them. All stock numbers that drop on the sneakers app, we try to get them for you guys to show you guys on the stream. So if anybody needs them, they're on the screen for you guys. We'll have the breakdown for what's it called? The Bugs Bunnies this Saturday too. Why so special about these forces? The layer. I don't know what's going on with the Air Force Ones. I don't know what's so special about them. I mean, some people might value this shoe a little bit, but I mean, me personally, I don't know. The Ma Maniere going to better than anything. They're dropped this year. I think people are going to sleep and watch these be super rad. I mean, the thing is, it's all good, bro. I mean, if they're making it easier for people to buy, if it's easier for you to buy the Ma Maniere Jordan 4 or any Ma Maniere sneaker, that's fine. Like, you know, it's better. You're better off, like, easier to get versus anybody that kind of jumped off the hype around Ma Maniere. So, stock numbers got it. Tell you the description of the shoe. Oh, let's see. Those green joints pop up overnight, and now Lambs put them same green walls and some forces. It finally says what it is meant for the whole time. Shoes upper is made on a premium leather with a wood grain printed graphic and features a layered swoosh and gives it a shadow effect. Slackliner is a college of original artwork from the past 5 years, featuring event flyers that the Lambs team created. Well, there you guys go. 7, that's crazy. Good morning, Collection fam. What up, Hayden? What's good, dude? How are you, bro? What's the stock for the size 6? Yeah, you got 4 minutes. 7 pairs in a size 6. 6, 7. 6 for a size 6, you get 7. Yeah, 7 pairs, my friend. That's all you get. Post no bills, green and wood grain like walls and green button. No soul tributes and Clark Kent. Roman says, Ma Maniere 4s a 600 on the goat. Big question: would you cop Ma Maniere 4s mochas? Would I? Yeah, but I don't need them right now. I would, but I don't need them. I would, but I don't need them. I would, I don't need them. I would, but I don't need them. All right, there it is. There's your stock numbers. Stock numbers in the chat. Chat, if y'all need stock numbers, stock numbers. Stock numbers are on the screen. Okay? I think I'm done until February until I can get undefeated 4s for the low or the Walleye GTs, John Brown says. John, if there's certain things that you want, bro, just hit me up. Go get ready. And saying how it took Seahawks a second to take down the Grandpa Rivers last Sunday. Penning for a homie, always late. Why resell so high on these Air Force Ones? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe that's why people are going for them. Who knows? What did that amount in? They did that amount on purpose. But the thing is, even like when they dropped the sneakers code, like the shoe was super limited. Like these flew. Like these absolutely flew, bro. Like these absolutely freaking flew out of the shelves. We can't see stock numbers for a 13. You just got to ask, bro. Just got to ask. There's so many people in here that's asking for a certain size for stock numbers. You just got to ask, bro, and that's it. And I could simply just scroll down for you. They're limited out of 2,000 pairs. Okay, you guys got it, man. I don't really care how limited the shoe is. I don't really care for them. So yeah, if y'all want them, get them. Resale isn't high at all. Last pair sold for $200. Yeah, it's up to you guys. We got 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. There is 7 pairs in a size 13, my friend, if anybody was asking. All right, 7 pairs in a size 13. Easy pass. Yeah, this is a pass for me, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all resellers got it if y'all want them, bro. I don't know. Don't forget to send a follow-up email to Union that worked for me. Yes. Nike Air Force One given HTM. We got those Jersey Air Forces dropping soon, and I bet not to see anyone in wires wearing them. JK, I don't care. Just felt like steering this AM. I don't want one podcast. 55 pairs of a size 8. Yeah, I'm cooked if I don't get them. Hey, man, listen, I'm passing on size 8, so you got a higher chance, huh? You have like no, these have like no resale, Tito says. Did you say 7 pairs in a 13? Yes, 7 pairs in a size 13. So you guys got to think about it. If you see a good amount of people starting to hit, bro, that probably means there's so many people that passed. And the people that went for them are the ones that actually want the shoe. Okay, so just know that. Okay, just freaking know that. Shout out to Devin for the 26-month re-up. Shout out to Monday through Friday regulars. Smash that like button. Facts, bro. Honestly, the streams have been really good as of late, man. Even though there's absolutely nothing really dropping. Like, it's been good. Like, you guys have been killing it. I appreciate you being a part of the community. I mean, listen, it's nice to see that our live streams have been popping as of late, bro. So thank you guys so much for the support, bro. All right, thank you guys so much for the support. Okay. Hey man, listen, chat. They don't like us because they ain't us. You know what I'm saying? 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, chat. Good luck if anybody's going for these. Visit Lamb's website. Got some nice hoodies. How many 13 size? 7. 7 pairs. 7 pairs. I entered for shit and giggles. There you go. It's a size 8 out of there. Pass. This is a shoe I'm like mad about, but thrilled at hitting on a raffle is what I go for. David Fear 6030 for the re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome to the collection family, my friend. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Just sent 2 emails to Union from a different accounts. Hope I cop a pair. Yeah, Tyler, keep us updated, bro. Keep us updated. If anybody's going to send an email to Union, please keep me updated, please. Whether if it's on Instagram, Discord, whatever it is, man. All right? Let me know if you guys hit on Union. Okay? Quick L. I'm here 6 out of the 7 days of the week. L. Quick L. L for me. Damn. Golly. L? LLL, huh? L, quickest L ever. Yeah, well, I mean, stock numbers didn't lie. There's only 600 pairs of these joints. So, like, I mean, we're bound. A lot of people was bound to take an L on these joints, bro. LLL. You get an L. You get an... Ain't nobody got a dub, bro. I actually got a 9.5. There's like one person in here that got a dub, bro. Y'all can have those simple if I won't wear it at all. Ain't for me. Fat L. Golly, bro. There's a lot of L's in here. A lot of L's. A lot of L's, bro. A lot of L's. W to size 12. L, 10.5. L. Frank Buckeye says. George W. L for Olympia. Dang, dude. So many L's, bro. Still waiting for my L. Go back to Pokemon's, you resellers, because she says one person hit. All we saw was one person roaming, right? Bring me back. Flashbacks to the Kobe Brunson's L City, Rami says. LLL. Everyone taking L's, bro. That's just crazy. 600 and what? 600 pairs on these joints. That was it. 600 pairs. Bro, imagine, dude, imagine this week, right? We got Bugs Bunnies this weekend. Imagine if like Jdsports, I feel like Jdsports is going to announce like a restock, bro. Gamma 11's restock coming soon. I'm surprised DSG didn't do like a whole restock either. Like their mystery restock, they're probably doing so well where they don't even need a whole like restock of like a mystery drop for a Jordan. They probably don't need it right now because people's been buying a lot of stuff from DSG. I can't be the one. I wanted those. A 1,000 already on resale. Just let's go. Just hit on a size 11.5. Congrats. Did you handle cats as a footwear lead manager at Champs? How would you handle giving someone shoe away after not picking it up on time? I would tell them to go on the back of the line. Well, when I was a manager at Jdsports, what we would do personally would be like, obviously, like whatever the app said would be like the last during the time where the flex was until 6 p.m. And then after that, we would either sell it or we'll wait until the next following day to sell it as a first come, first serve. So, depends what it is. Like Space Jam 11s, 100%. We had everyone wait until 6 p.m. and then we had a long ass line, and I literally jot down numbers. Or actually, what did I do? I had the listing of what I had left on the Space Jam Jordan 11s, and there was like 60 pairs I had left over during the time. And I went down the list of people, be like, okay, what size you want? And then I'll just hand out like notes, like, you know, sticky notes to everybody. Okay, this is your guaranteed this size. So if you didn't have a sticky note, then you ain't getting nothing. That's basically what it is. That's how I handled it. My homies always held pairs for later pickups at Jdsports. Space Jam 11's 2026 shoe of the year already for me. 1,000 is capped. $288 for... Bro, that's just asking. That's just asking prices. That's absolutely just asking prices that people are asking for. That's 100% just asking prices. The Gamma's restock, Raph. Probably, I think Jdsports most likely will do it. Bro, the thing is, dude, like, I'm pretty sure the system is the same at Foot Locker and Champ Sports. Like, their system is all the same still. This shit's all the same. It's all the same, dude. I worked there for 6 years. I'm pretty sure their system is still the same. Like, even whenever I go to Champ Sports and buy something, when I bought the Shatter backboards at Champs, like, their entire system is the same, bro. They just got... The only thing that updated was just, like, their computers. That's it. Cop my pair of Union Air Jordan 1s. They arrived Monday, Cool Mo says. Gammas are restocking every day. You just have to join a cook group. Yeah, but the thing is, like... You got to realize, bro, yeah, sure, you could call everybody nerds that, like, Gamma 11s have been restocking, but no one has time, bro. No one has time to sit at a monitor to look at their goddamn phone or their computer all day. Maybe if you had no job or if you live with your mom and pops, like, you feel me? Maybe people have some time, or if you work from home, maybe you have a little bit of time. But people got work boots on, bro. People have people have, like, steel-toed boots on. They can't be on a cook group looking at a monitor all day while they're like driving a crane or a forklift. You know what I mean? Like, no one has that luxury life that some people have, bro, where they could easily sit there at a computer and check monitors. Like, ain't nobody have time for that, bro. People have lives. People have day-to-day lives, man. You value your time differently than others. That's fine. But, like, people value their time differently than just looking at a screen to wait for a restock. So, see you another chance of the Nard Wars on XDM, Rami says. Let me see. I'm just saying, like, that's literally that's how I was being transparent with it when it comes to monitors, bro. Like, people don't understand, like, some people understand how the monitors work because they'll just randomly pop up, but like some people in here value their time a little bit differently. It's like Pokemon cards. It's like when people try to find Pokemon cards for whether if it's themselves or kids, like, you literally need to sit there and wait to check out the restocks. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, and no offense to anybody that does it, that's fine, right? Like, if you have time to do it, that's totally okay. I'm not saying don't do it, but just know you have to value your time a little bit differently. All day, you just get alerts way ahead of time, and you learn times of restocks, Famous says. But the thing is, Famous, but that's the thing, bro. Like, you don't need to sit there all day. Yes and no on that one. But the thing is, like, whenever your wife texts you, are you going to respond right away when you get the alert? No. Like, when you get the alert of a restock, right, you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? If you're busy at work, you're not just going to automatically drop what you're doing and look at your phone. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to value your time a little bit different. Like, people value their time a little bit different than others. So, I don't know. Like, I could easily join a cook group, right? I could join a cook group right now, and I could sit here all day and look at monitors. Absolutely. But someone that is maybe on a, like, the wife works from home, but she can't always be on her phone all the time, right? Like, she has to answer phone calls. So, Raph, what are your thoughts on GameStop selling above market price? I mean, it's always been like that a long time. That's why I said you learn who restocks and when. Yeah, but like I said, it's still valuing time though. So, bro is unemployed. No, it's all good. People value their time a little bit differently. People value their time a little bit differently, depending if you want to make money or try to, like, you literally have to join a cook group if you're trying to make money, period. If you want to make money off sneakers, like, you join a cook group because you want to make money. Raph, mad love from Hawaii. Caps, I appreciate you, bro. You say that like they're still easy to hit. You and your bring the momentum. Try to my boy Jumpman, Chris. I got a buddy who would pull a brake on a highway if his wife texted him. I hope he gets a longer leash for Christmas this year. I got a buddy who would pull the e-brake on the highway if his wife texted him. That's crazy. So is a notification you send up for them to let you know about restocks? I'm new to this. Yeah, like, basically you could, like, have your notifications on certain channels on Discord. Like, if something pops up, you have the notifications on, and then, like Famous says, you kind of get a rhythm to know exactly what time the restocks are going to happen, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, once again, if you want to value your time, it's how you want to value your time. You value your time by learning when the restocks are, when sitting in there. But once again, it's not like you're going to be doing this all the time, right? Like, not every single shoe is going to pop off. Understand that too. Okay. If you're just going to join a group just for some gammas and nothing else, bro, you might as well just wait until the sneakers app drops. Like, that's my personal opinion, bro. Like, if you're gonna join a group just for one damn shoe, like, that's up to you. But I'm not making much money on my go. You're not worth it. I mean, like I said, it depends how you want to value your time. right? Like cookers are not just about sneakers. Like they resell everything. They resell Pokemon cards, they resell clothes, they resell everything that has more than like $20 going for over market or over retail. Not putting that much time into no damn shoes or anything. Anyway, nah, it's all good, bro. Once again, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying you gotta value your time a little bit differently. Man, I don't have time to get weight and got really playing with my emotions like I'm plastic bag and a cat shit. What? What did you just say? Anybody want a ball tonight? I can show the stock numbers one more time. You want to know the stock numbers, bro? It's over. The drop is over, my friend. The drop is over. The drop is over. You don't need to know the stock numbers. The drop is over. Let me lace up my Kobe's. Rami, you don't want to be on the court, bro. Rami, you don't want to be on the court, bro. You might hurt yourself. Can't no female tell me what I can't wear or wear if that. Wait, hold on. He says, man, I don't have time to wait. I got a really demanding Filipina playing with my emotions like I'm a plastic bag in a cat shelter. Or shelter, excuse me. I know I got a 9.5, so I wanted to see how many of there were. I want to be on the court. They don't want me on the court. Rami. Stock numbers for the Gamma 11s. And bro said nothing but mumbo jumbo. Uh-oh. My kiddo is not feeling good. Yo, some of y'all comments be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Mister, what'd your comment say, bro? What'd you say? Can't no female tell me what I can wear or not wear. F that. Bro, I'm a poet. Won awards and trust. If you've had a modern day Filipina, you know what I mean. I mean, listen, I've been with my girl for like 12 years, bro. Dude, everybody's getting sick. All my girls are getting sick, bro. All my girls are getting sick. Buddy, you getting everybody sick, dude. You getting everybody sick. Crazy part about those gammas, there are so many raffles and ways to hit. Now resale is high. People are FOMOing. Well, I mean, okay. The thing is, like, I understand, like, certain people, okay? Certain people's sizes were a little bit difficult than others. Like, I understand that, right? But I do understand also is that some people didn't want to get stuck with multiple pairs, right? We talked about this. We've absolutely talked about this, that some people did not want to be stuck with like 10 pairs of gammas on an online raffle because no one knew how the resale value was going to be with these Air Jordan 11 gammas. No one did not, bro. Like nobody knew. Nobody knew. So like, of course, some people were going to pass on a lot of these raffles that were live because it's like, okay, well, I don't want to be stuck with like, I mean, $250 after tax and who knows after shipping and all that fun stuff. Like how much you're going to be paying out the door for these shoes and you don't even know if you can move them or not. Hey, buddy. I barely got a pair. Like, I'm sure, dude, like people that didn't tap in yesterday, dude, there was so many people in here that don't have a pair still. Who in here still needs a pair? I'll ask again. Who in here still needs a pair? I made a video yesterday. If you guys tapped into that video, I appreciate that. Bro, there's so many people in the comments that still need a pair of these Gammas. If you haven't watched the video, go read the comments, bro. I said in the first video, the first part of the video, I said if anybody still needs a pair of Gamma Blue 11s, what size? Bro, there's 289 comments. Size 8.5, 10.5, 9 for my son. Size 8, 11.5, 7. Rafi, please bless me with a size 7Y. If not, 6.5Y. This is probably Cushy's burner, bro. Sneakers not Larry's are Black Hats or Gammas. Nike has other release they are considered the size 12. No one, damn, nobody cares, but it's crazy. 7Y, size 13, 6.5, 8, 10.5, 13 men's. Bro, there's so many people in these comments that need a pair. Looking for 10.5 and 8.5 for myself and both my sons as a gift. Yeah. In StockX, no seller fee starts at noon. Prices will come down if you need, Rami says. I mean, bro, you're still paying a high premium price, bro. Like, golly, these prices are going to be high as hell, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I would just wait, dude. It's like, how bad do you want the shoe? Like, I'm personally waiting. I'm sorry. I'm not FOMOing and paying resale. I'm sorry. I would wait. I am not touching these prices. It's the holiday season. It's the holiday season. I seen a video yesterday that people were paying $380 for this shoe, $400. I'm sorry, chat. Please stay patient. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Wait for a restock. It's how bad do you want the shoe, bro? How bad y'all want it, bro? How bad y'all want the shoe? Y'all really, really want the shoe? Y'all really, really want the shoe? I got the whole family a pair, 12, 6C, and a 1. I would never. It's just crazy how much the shoe is going for. It's actually incredible to see. All those commanders probably got 3+ pairs already. Gamma 11s are amazing. Hope Santa brings me a torta on birth control for this Christmas, Tito says. That's so crazy, dude. Rap, I need an 8.5. I need a bot. I need my girl's credit card. I got the Bugs alternate 8s. The quality of the shoe is so much better than the Bugs in the colorway. You guys think? Let me ask y'all this: does the Gamma 11s lie in your top 10 sneaker of the year? You know what? Let me look at this Google Doc real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys real quick. We have 85 responses. Okay. If anybody in here wants to put their top 10 sneaker of the year, make sure you guys do so. Ma Maniere 6s, Arts and Rex, Brick by Brick, Soulfly 3s, Union 1s, Galaxies. There's a lot of undefeateds for sure. I feel like undefeateds, Brick by Bricks, are definitely going to be in the top 5 sneaker of the year this year. That's like a lot of people's list. This one's the Mama's 95, Bricks 4s, Neon 95, Big Bubbles, Bread 85s, Yu-Gi-Oh 95s. Undefeated is 100% going to be on top 5 list, I think. 100% on the top 5 list. Like, I'm curious of what really is going to be sneaker of the year. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I see a lot of undefeateds in this list. On the listing of what you guys said, undefeateds are definitely up there. black metallics, brick by bricks, undefeated neons, gammas, steel 10s, white cements, Moonwalker 9s, Kobe's, Ferrari 14s, what the Kobe 8s. Like, yeah, I'm not going to tease too much of it. You guys have to submit your top 10. Like I said, we're going to have a whole reward show here on this channel. Okay, we're absolutely going to have a whole reward channel here on this here at the Collection Family. I need everyone to pull up, bro. I might have to have like maybe a suit and tie to have this ceremony to begin with you guys when it comes down to all this stuff. It should be fun. I'm super excited about it, and hopefully you guys all are going to be a part of it. I saw the Niners suck, ban that, Raf. It's all good. I don't know, 4 or 5, that's bad quality for real. If there were barely pairs, if I don't count. Tuxedos, bro. Like, there's some shoes, like I would say, like there's some shoes in like this year that people forgot about. Like, for instance, like I forgot to mention about the SB Jordan 4. There's only a few people that brought that up. I feel like some people forgot about them, unless you guys don't really like them. Unless that's the case, that some of you guys really don't like them. What's the link for the Google Doc? Yeah, man. Join up, bro. I need everyone to vote in, bro. Okay, that's the link. That's the link for the Google Doc. So if you have not put in your top 5s or top 10 sneaker of the year list, make sure you guys do so. Okay, because the voting will start. I'm gonna start counting the votes on the 27th. The last day to submit is the 27th. So make sure you guys are putting all your votes in for your top 10 sneaker of the year list. And then obviously the next following week, we're gonna have a ceremony here on this channel. And we're gonna find out exactly what you guys came up with sneaker of the year of 2025 here at the Collection Fam. All right, I'll give you guys my list, and I also would we'll also go through the top 10 lists this year with you guys that you guys came up with. So Rodeo's made my top 10. SB Air Max 95s, both colorways. A lot of people forgot about shoes. They aren't Nike and Jordans. Yeah, 4 out of the top 10 are New Balances. Out of my list, 90% of people will disagree. All New Balances. I'm wondering if, like, I don't think a New Balance. Do you guys think a New Balance will make it on the top 10? I don't think it will. I think it's gonna be all Nike and Jordan and SBs. I don't think. Maybe Jellyfishes might be up there. Maybe. Much love and respect, Raph. Have a great day. Girl Dad Shenanigans. Braveheart says, you as well, Braveheart. Thank you so much for the support as always, bro. For real. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have a generator as well that basically will separate all the wording of the listing. So it'll organize it for me by just wording, which is fine. So should be, I tested it out already. It works. So should be good. Should be Gucci. Top 2, 3, 4 are New Balances. Action Bronsons. Okay, let me ask you all this. Do you guys think, like, not New Balance, but you think Vans are going to be up there? Lil Yachty's. I seen a couple of Lil Yachty Air Force Ones. Is it going to be on my top 10? Probably not. Come here, bud. Buddy. Come here. What's up, dude? You can go potty? Check out the text I just sent you. One of the answers. Sami Zayn's entrance theme. Oh, I think that was I feel like low key that was Nam, but I'm not sure. I got my Tiffany SB lows again this year, so that's my sneaker of the year. I hit 90% of the releases. I'm done after this Jumpman Jacks. I mean, what else are you guys? Who in here is done for the year from buying shoes? Who's done for the year? Because honestly, I think I'm done for the year. I'm checked out. There's nothing else that I want. I mean, maybe the Jaw 3s, Christmas joints, but I don't know. I feel like I might low-key pass on them. I don't know what else I want. You got the Kobe's dropping on Christmas Eve. Yeah, these are fire, bro. These are nice. These are so gas. These are so gas, bro. I just want the Bugs Bunny 8s and Chase B's. That's it. I'm checked out after that. Shane says, done. Loki stress full. Never say never. What up, Allie? What's good? The year is over. Think I'm done in general, DH says. You don't want those fuzzy green slides. Absolutely not, bro. This is the only one I might consider. It's either that or like if the SB like Kirkland's drop, but maybe, but like this, that would be for somebody else. But like other than that, like there's really nothing on this list that I want. Kobe 3s. Dude, Kobe 3s are going to be a flop. Like I don't think a lot of people are going to want these. What up, Sig? What up, dude? Done, but want the toy rack back on Taxi 12s, but I'll wait. 85 highs. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with those 85 highs, dude. Just shooting for Chanel Vans. Okay, done till Space Jams. Wow. You're going to wait a whole year. You're going to wait a whole year for the Space Jams, huh? You're done until Space Jam 11s. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I might double up on Gammas, but I'm done this year and for the most next year. Yeah, we were supposed to get the new laces banned. I want to double up because she says. Man, I honestly... Okay, so tomorrow... Damn, we won't have an unboxing until Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm getting my Shays. Getting my Shays tomorrow, and I'm getting my Kobe's tomorrow. So we probably won't have that unboxing until Thursday, chat. Okay? We won't have that unboxing for those Shays and Kobe's until Thursday. So, huge haul on Thursday. I do want to share this real quick. Okay, so I got the okay from Richie Lee to share this on stream. Remember, I got this big ass box. Give me a second. I got this big ass box from Richie Lee. Shout out to Richie Lee and his team for sending this over. So basically, Richie Lee has a drop. He has a drop on the 19th. I think it's when's the 19th, chat? Friday. And he said I could share this on stream. So I think that's what I was kind of waiting for. But shout out to Richie Lee. Shout out to his team for sending this over. Huge haul. I guess his entire drop is happening this Friday, which is the 19th, and sent me a good amount of stuff. So we have this nice little flannel bomber jacket, which is pretty nice. Has his nice little logo in the back. This one is this is a size medium. Fits definitely true to size for sure. The quality on these are really, really good. I haven't bought anything from Richie Lee so long. So definitely nice, especially during the winter time. So you got this like green flannel, has like a little bit of tan on there. Got this right here. He sent me another one. This one was more heavier. This is the same thing as well. This is like more of a black and white flannel. Has the same logo on the back. Has a zipper. No quarter zips, right? I just feel like the quarter zips, I don't know. I think that shit's so, I don't know. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm still mind boggled that like quarter zips is like a thing again, you know? So here's another one. Here we go. Stop, watch out, buddy. He sent me another bomber, bro. A lot of jackets in here, I'll tell you. A lot of jackets in here. Sent me another bomber right here. It has like a orange lining inside. Very, very, very good material, chat. Like I'm telling you, the quality is really good on these joints. So orange in the inside, just an all black bomber jacket. It's like a nylon suede on the upper on the shoulder part, which is cool. Also sent me some jeans, bro. I haven't worn. I don't remember the last time. I don't remember the last time I wore some jeans, but he sent me some jeans. These are like, I don't even know what kind of jeans these are. I don't know if this is like a relaxed fit. But looks like a more of a boot cut fit. So, like a light denim. So, what's up, buddy? And then what else he sent me? He sent me another jacket. Got a nice little all black zip up jacket. But I've noticed that like the jackets are a little bit more boxier. Like these jackets are boxy. Bro, I know, dude. Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna wear all these like to the end of the year, bro, because like these are a lot of jackets. I'm only gonna wear this like maybe November, December in the year, and that's it. So then he also sent over some other pants right here. These are way too long. It's like more dress pants, and another pair of pants right here. Another denim. %100% cotton. All right. Shouts to Richard Lee once again. So we got some more denim pants right here. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like I low key might change these pants into like jorts. I know I live in the desert. I know. So once again, shouts to Richie Lee for sending these over. I'll have some fit pics probably sometime this week. Trying on some of the stuff that he sent over. He also sent me a pair of sweats. So he also sent over a pair of sweats. Very, very heavy, by the way. But yeah. Yeah, shout outs to Richie Lee for sending all this over, bro. Got literally a whole new wardrobe, chat. A whole new wardrobe full of jackets, bomber jackets. Like, yeah. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Shout out to Richie again. So, is there any more room for me in those jeans, Raph? Bro, I wear like a 31. So, so I'm done. The Black Hat 3s and 4s, undefeated 4s, the Gammas. He didn't send you a jacket for Buddy, Rami says. But it got you right. Yeah, absolutely. So shouts to Richie, bro, for real, for real. I was not expecting it at all. I was not expecting it. So Supreme and Richie Lee merch is dead. It's all about Young LA now. Raph, you on that? I have not bought any Young LA before in my entire life. I bought more SBs this year than any other silhouette. Just realized that, Shane says. That's fine. I think this year, how many SBs that I bought the SB Jordan 4 and then I bought the Haley Wilson SBs. That's all I bought. I didn't buy anything else, bro. I didn't buy anything else. So I haven't bought anything else other than like, I feel like this year, the one silhouette that I bought the most was probably the 4s. Like, I'm pretty sure that's going to be like most people that like out of any silhouette, dude, out of any silhouette, people are buying 4s, dude. Right? Like, what is the most that you guys bought this year when it comes down to silhouette? It's got to be the 4, right? Undefeateds, SB4s, white cement 4s, brick by bricks if you have them, if you were able to hit. Like Nike wants you to spend holiday bonus and Christmas checks on Nike. Wizard of Wizard of Oz was last year. Yeah, Wizard of Oz was last year, bro. Doubled on undefeated fours as Bs. It's funny, those were the Kobe's for pre-order. They did a pass for, and now they're dropping. You couldn't cancel your order, Rami says. Bro, that was a setup. That was absolutely set up on Nike's part. Like, I feel like they wanted to test out pre-orders, bro. They honestly wanted to test out pre-orders because I remember that. That was during the summer. That was during the summer where, like, they did it like a sneakers code, not sneakers code, excuse me, a sneakers pre-order. It was a scratcher, but it ended up being a pre-order. It was like a sneakers pre-order. Everyone's like, oh, it's a scratcher. And then after that, like, it ended up being a pre-order at the end. I mean, $210. Holy smokes. You could get the all white ones at the outlets right now. Found tickets for tonight's Cup finals if you want to go. It's for $68 on StubHub. No, I'm going to go play ball, dude. I want to go play basketball. I want to go play basketball tonight. That's what I'm doing today. Like, you talking about the tournament, the in-season tournament? It's what, the New York Knicks and the Spurs, right? I think a lot of people are pulling up to that, bro. A lot of people are pulling up to that today. It's the Spurs versus the Spurs versus the New York Knicks at the finals. I think low key the Knicks are gonna win, but we'll see. What shoes were you able to order from Union? It's the Union 1 highs. What, the NBA Cup gonna be lit? Yeah, but I want to go play basketball, bro. I could go, but I want to go play basketball. Go see Wemby, man. Yeah, you can hoop anytime. John Brown says. Raph, if you posted some gym videos, Young LA might reach out. They've been giving tons of influencers merch. Tito says. I'm playing it in my own in-season tournament, right, Raph? Frank says. Yeah, facts. Raph, you pass on bug bunnies? Yeah, I think, Benny, honestly, I'm done for the year, dude. I think I'm done for the year. I'm still waiting for a couple more shoes to come in, and I think I'm good. I don't need any more shoes until like next year. I don't even know what like my first cop is gonna be for like next year. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. But I did pass on the Bugs Bunny 8s. You hear that Raw Young LA gonna hit you up, Rami says. You hear that Raw Young LA gonna hit you up, Rami says. Nah, like it would be cool to see Wemby and stuff. I don't know. Let me see how much tickets are. NBA in-season tournament tickets. All right, so on StubHub, NBA Cup. What's today's date? New York Knicks. Bro, you could get it for like $67, bro. Yeah, you could get it for dumb dirt cheap, bro. Probably cheaper whenever it gets closer to the actual game. Bro, I'm not spending $600, dude, to go watch an in-season tournament, bro. That's freaking nuts. All the way to the top, you get it for $67, dude. You might as well watch it on TV. Why pay when you can walk in, Frank says. Anyway, get an extra 12, 13 Nardwars. Gonna pay resale, but wanted to help the actual people, too, says. Who is Young LA? Yeah, it's $67, $80. Like, you get it for dirt cheap probably once it gets closer to the actual, like, game. Things are gonna get, like, stupid low. What's your first cop for next year? I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I'm getting floor seats to the Seattle Storm games. There you go. I feel like they did that 67 piece price on purpose. Man, listen, all I gotta say, bro, is that I'd rather go watch. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the teams. I wouldn't mind going watching LeBron. I should have watched him on Saturday, but they lost to the Spurs. Why is everything $67 nowadays? I'm not sure. Drift House got another raffle for the Nard Wars on Thursday. Drift House for the Nard Wars. Another raffle if you guys want to join up. I'm good on the Nard Wars. You guys can have them. I'm good. Like I said, I'm good for the year. So, but anyways, guys, I think that's it for me today. Happy Tuesday. If y'all don't mind smashing that like button, let's try to run it up to 300 likes. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. If I hear any like Gamma Blue 11s restock happening or going down, I'll let you guys know, man. But if y'all don't mind, real quick, hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm gonna have some content for you guys later this afternoon. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, for real, man. It's been fun. You know, let's try to end the year off on a good note. Hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you guys are new here. Trying to hit at least 84,000 subscribers before the year ends. Man, we're getting really close to 90K, bro. Literally 90,000 subscribers. We'll be here in no time, and 2026 should be a really good year, man. I'm really excited, bro. I'm really absolutely excited. So hitting that like button, subscribe, join the collection family. Also, we're doing a giveaway next week, so join up and be a part of the membership here on the channel. Clicking that join button down below, and I'll see a lot of you guys later, man. Be a part of the notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified when all our streams and our videos do go up, so you guys are not missing out on any of the information that we put out here on this channel, man. All right, I'll see you guys later, man. Have a great Tuesday. Stay safe, and you guys have a great day, man. I'm out ya. Thanks for watching. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing